Hey everybody, happy Function Fridays. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. I am very pleased to have you all here. If you are new and you don't know what Function Fridays is about, well, it's very awesome. Every single Friday, we collaborate to create a function that will be useful for the rest of your automation careers. They are very global functions that you can use in almost any instance to serve whatever purpose you need. And the other awesome thing is if you go to our website at qtptutorial.net, you can go ahead and register there with your email, and every Friday you will get the code that'll be right here with the description of the function in your inbox. And then you can just, copy and paste it and use it for whatever needs you desire. So that's what Function Fridays is all about. And I actually have one more announcement before we get started, is we are hosting a live free webinar on November the 8th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to check out automation frameworks and everything related to it, you can go ahead to our website over here at qtptutorial.net/webinar, and you can find out the details of how to get one of your free seats for this webinar. It's free, but you do have to do a little bit of stuff for it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Today's function that I want to show you guys is called QTP. This function is really amazing, and I use it almost on a regular basis through my automation career. Now, many times you may come across instances where you need to kill some kind of a process. For example, if you create an Excel object and your function stops prematurely, your process may still be running in the background. For example, if you guys see my processes, I have a whole bunch of Chromes here, several Excels, and so on, OneNote, and so on, and other processes that are running here. And this function will give me the option to kill any of these processes just by passing this string right here. Okay, that's how awesome it is, because it allows you to access Windows processes. And this is what I always talk about, guys. Automation is much more than just using QTP. And today I will introduce you guys to a whole new aspect where we use VB script to be able to control the Windows system. That's how powerful our knowledge of automation with QTP can be. Just because we know VB script, we can not only control QTP, we can also control Microsoft systems themselves. So let's go ahead and get started. Pull up our favorite QTP. I'm going to go ahead and type up the function, and then I will explain it, okay? And we're calling it kill. I'm going to pass it a parameter called executable name, okay? Let's create some variables. Okay, done a few things here. Let me quickly explain what I did. Here, just created a variable to hold this value. And then here, I got access to the WMI service. Okay, I'll explain it all more in detail as we continue. But let me finish this up so I can show you what it does, so you guys can at least see, and then I will explain. How many of you guys are so confused right now and probably have never seen this before in your automation, huh? That's not a bad thing. That's actually a great thing, because it means I'm going to teach you something today that you may not have known. Okay, and let's go ahead and clean up here. And let me set this. Make sure I declare my variables, guys. Very important. Declare this one. What else do I want to declare? This one. And this one. Okay, awesome. Let me just go through it real quick, and I think we are good to go. Declared all my variables. Okay, awesome. So here I created the function that will kill an executable. So let's see how it works. Let me bring up my process task manager. Check it out, guys. I have some Excels persisting here, and I want to kill them, okay? So let me show you how that's done. Call the function, pass it the process name, and let me run it. F5 is the shortcut key to run, guys. Don't ever forget to use your shortcut keys. Save you so much time. Let's see. I think I found the problem. This should be in a quote. And this. Let's try that. Cool. It worked. Let's check out our task manager. And check it out, guys. There's no more excel.exe. I killed the process. And now this is awesome because you can use it anytime you desire. You know, if you want to use it, as you guys saw last week, I introduced you to run a batch of scripts. You can only launch one QTP process. So what you can do is you can check to see if a QTP process exists. And if it does, you can close it. But just as a precaution, you can run this function to make sure that this process is killed and that you will no longer receive any more errors. Okay? So that's what this is useful for. If I want to kill some other process, let's see. Let's open up a Word document. Or let me just kill what I have here. Let me kill a Chrome application. Okay? Check out, I got Chrome. Let's run it. Should have killed all of my Chrome processes. No more Chrome processes, guys. Can you see that? How awesome is that? This is just like a precaution. You can use it to kill, of course, Excel.exe, Firefox.exe, if you're working with the standard web objects, and so on and so forth. That's why this function is so awesome, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, let me explain this to you guys, because I'm sure that 80% of this stuff is complete gibberish to you, so that's why I'm here. Now, what we started here was we created a variable that will store this. And this strComputer variable will be used to refer to any local computer. Okay? So over here, by the way, let me tell you what we're using here. We're using what's called WMI, Windows Management Instrumentation. This Windows Management Instrumentation allows us to control pretty much anything in the Windows system. We can control things such as file system, event logs, registry, active processes, and so much more. It pretty much allows us to do what we want with the Windows system. That's why I keep preaching to you guys that automation is far beyond just using QTP. If you know VB script, you guys are so powerful. You guys can do automation with QTP. You can do automation without it. You can help your team all over the place. And I've never discussed this topic before, and I'm sure it's new to most of you, but that's why I'll cover it here. And if you guys do desire to see it in the future of me using more of this kind of automation without QTP, please just go ahead and make a request. I have no problems creating more videos about anything that you desire. So anyways, this WMI service we created an object that gets us access to our computer. This right here will give us access to the computer. This computer is specified by this dot, which means local. We can also, guys, connect to other computers remotely. And then this will provide me access to all of the processes. Okay? So let me write that out. So here we just get access to WMI in the local machine. Now, over here, we're going to get a collection of all the processes based on this query. Okay? So we are going to execute what's called, we're going to execute a WMI query using a WMI query language. Some of you guys may be familiar with SQL. This is very similar. It's called WQL, and it's derived from SQL, just with much less capabilities. Okay? And what this query does is we are selecting everything from this. Guys, this you just have to memorize. It's a class in this WMI, okay? It's just a class that contains what we need to access all of the processes. And inside of that class, we are looking for executables with the name of whatever we provide, Chrome in this case, or Excel, and so on and so forth. Just make sure you guys saw I had an error earlier. Make sure you guys have these quotes around your process, okay? Here, for each process in this list that we gather, right? Because you guys saw I had 2 Excels open, I had like 5 Chromes open. So for each of those processes, we're going to go through here and terminate it so that not only one process is killed, but every single one that is the same as what you passed over here, okay? And this on air resume next is important because sometimes the process may not exist and an error will be thrown stopping your script. We have to make sure that this error is not thrown, okay? And that's why we just have this here just in case. This is like a try and catch block in other languages. Okay, just terminate every single process that exists in the list. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's function. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, just go ahead to our YouTube channel, leave a comment there. You can go to our site, leave a comment there. Facebook, Twitter, we are all there, guys. Feel free to comment, even if it's bad. We are always looking to improve, and we are always looking to create a better, stronger automation community. We want to discuss this with you because we want to hear what you have to say, because maybe you have something to teach us. And just don't forget, guys, free introductory webinar on advanced frameworks on November the 8th, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Go to our site here, check it out, how to register and get one of your 50 free spots, and then enjoy it with us. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next Friday. Take care.